How's it going, everybody? My name is Warner Fields with Fields of Profit, and today I'm here with my good friend Ronnie. He was in town for the Madison meetup we had yesterday. Had a blast there, and he's hanging around in town, another fellow Arkansas boy. So yeah, glad to have you in town. How you liking it?
I love it here. Everyone's super nice. I love Madison. The weather is great. Oh man, I'm just taking everything in, man. That's what I can.
Yeah. So what'd you think of the event? What was kind of? Do you have any big takeaways?
Man, I had a blast. It's just meeting new people, just kind of being around like people who are in the same, like the same thing as you, and just a lot of my takeaways. Just I don't know, just learning a lot from different techniques and everything that. Just asking a whole bunch of questions. Everyone just has answers for this and that, and it's just like, whoa, this is awesome. Because being back home, I don't get a lot of answers like that. I don't have a lot of friends who are doing the same business as me and such like that. So meeting new people, and it was great, man. I had a blast. Good. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, did you get like group chats or phone numbers or anything
like
that?
I did.
Good.
After the event and everything like that, we just kind of went out, we hung out, and then hey, let's all get a group chat going on, following each other on Instagram, Snapchat, and stuff like that. And then I think someone this morning did like a little group me.
Yeah.
And so we're all on that right now.
Yeah. So take advantage of that. Like for those of you guys at home, like make sure you're going out networking. Like take action, like Ronnie did. Like we took you like 6-hour flight to get up here. Like
yeah, man. Drove out to Dallas and then flew out from Dallas at like 7 in the morning and got here. I think it was like 2 o'clock, I believe. And then try to do as much as I can until Saturday morning to get ready for the meetup and such like that.
So for those of you guys at home, if you have an opportunity to go out and network, like I guarantee you, there's going to be some info dropped in those group chats that you've got now. Like if you have that connection, like any way possible, like sharing leads, getting into Discord groups. I mean, just asking people like what they like to do. I kind of mentioned this yesterday, but something that's cool is like not every seller wants to sell the same stuff. So now there's going to be people that where it's like, I don't really mess with electronics, but I love clothes. So now you can share those kind of ideas with each other, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we kind of talked about it briefly. Kind of what do you got right now in terms of like sales in your Amazon business?
I'm kind of between about $1,000 to a little shy under $3,000 a month or so. As of right now, I think I'm a little under $1,000 as of this month. March was close to $3,000 a month. It was awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, a couple $1,000. Like I don't think anyone would argue with adding a little bit of extra income to their life. What's kind of been like maybe 1 or 2 things that have helped you? I mean, going from 1,000 to 3,000. Like what's kind of been the couple tweaks you've been able to make? Like any advice for those at home who haven't sold anything? So you haven't sold anything.
Keeper, and SellerAmp. That's the only 2 tools I've been using. I did a little bit of TA, tactical arbitrage, for like 2 months, but it was hard for me to get the gist of and grasp of. So kind of let the subscription kind of went out from there, and then kind of just started doing reverse sourcing on the other seller storefronts, and that's been great. I do a little bit of myself. I did hire somebody, kind of, I guess a VA to help out. Just kind of, she ended up sending me a listing the night before, and I woke up in the morning and I was just like, wow, okay, so I just going through the listing, went there from there. It was awesome, So.
Yeah, that's it's a powerful thing, especially once you get to scale. I like that. You're jumping in with reverse sourcing. You tried out one strategy, didn't love it that much, so you're having a lot more success with that reverse route right now. I guess.
Definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong, TA works. Might try it again later on once I start scaling a little bit more. But it's just ended up helping out because I ended up having more free time. So taking off Sunday and Mondays, I'm just sitting at home, and I was like, hey, why use this time to just go storefront stalking and stuff like that. So that helps out. But then the times where I'm over here like working my other job and stuff like that, it's just I don't have that time. So hiring a VA, just coming home or waking up the next day, and it's just like, oh, I got a list. It's just going through everything or going through all the numbers. And just like, all right, this is awesome.
I like that. And I think something that a lot of new sellers, they'll jump in and they'll say, oh, I need tactical arbitrage and I need Helium 10 and I need Jungle Scout. And suddenly you've got $1,000 software budget when you're selling like $500. Don't get caught in that trap. Like I like that you're playing around with something that works. Like if you keep a SellerAmp that's a $40 a month setup, you find like one item that's going to pay for it like 4 times over. So so you're set up there. So like you mentioned your work. I was checking out your Instagram last night actually. So like you're pretty passionate. You're a barber. Do you want to tell a little bit about that?
Well, see, I've been a barber for 7 years now. Just doing that after high school, just ended up going straight to barber school, and then just been cutting hair ever since. Been back and forth, or not back and forth, like hopping around different shops. And the shop I'm currently at, the Barber Room here in Arkansas, I've been there for almost 2 years, and it's a super great shop. Kind of kept it mostly as a hobby. Doing that for a lot. Like 6 to 7 days a week, 9 to 5, 9 to 7. It took a toll on me a little bit. Just not having a lot of free time, especially I have a 3-year-old son. So with that, it was just like, having to balance out working and then having time for my son. It was just, I needed something more. I needed more free time. And I, looked up passive income and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, FBA came up. I'm like, yo, this might work. And went on full force. I'm just going to do this. And everyone was all like, why? Okay, that's cool, I guess. But then started hitting numbers that I couldn't, I was like, wow, I'm actually hitting numbers like this, And I still remember.
It's just begun too. But 6 months from now, you're like $3,000. I mean, that was yesterday.
Yeah. I still look at my chart. I'm like, wow, I really came from. I mean, I felt I started something, and it was awesome. I still remember my first sale. It was like, I think I woke up and I made a sale of $20, and I was like super happy. And then I'm telling my friends, I'm like, yo, I made $20 in my sleep. They're like, okay, cool. I'm like, yeah, I made $20 in my sleep though. It was like, it was awesome. So after just like that, it kind of clicked the light bulb. I was like, I can scale this like crazy if I can, So did RA for a good couple months, and after, I think it was the beginning of this month or towards the end of last month, I started watching almost like all your videos, man. Like I'm talking like staying up all night.
That's how we all do it. I did a good YouTube binge back in 2018. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, with that, and it's just like, OA sounds cool because doing RA, it's helped me, scale to a certain point, but having to go and find the products again, especially when it's like really great products that we're selling, it's like I couldn't find them anymore, and it's just like, there's got to be something where I can replenish my inventory and such like that, and then came across your video and just like, oh, try OA, and I'm like, oh yeah, I might do this, and I did so well that I ended up getting my own crib and everything like that. Got a little office set up in my second bedroom.
Nice.
And doing that, so on Mondays I'm just sitting there doing everything, and I'm just going through all the little techniques that you were teaching in the videos, and it's been working out, man.
Yeah, that's fun. That's like another part of the beauty of Amazon. Like out of my bedroom in my parents' house, I was able to build like a 6-figure income, just awesome. Shipping random stuff. Like we've got warehouses and prep centers and stuff like that now. But you can crush it out of just a bedroom in your house. Like everyone's like, oh, I need a warehouse and all the fancy stuff. But like talking about like kind of your barber, kind of that kind of work, is that kind of something you want to like get into, maybe like more specialty kind of a passion, or are you just kind of want to abandon it? I just want to be an Amazon seller.
No, I do. I don't want to like abandon it.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to kind of switch it to more of a hobby. I do it full time, definitely, but I would like to kind of flip flop it. You do Amazon full time, and then my goal is to probably do it like 3 days a week. And I can abandon a lot of my clients because like I can never find another barber. Like no, don't do that to me. I'll pay you extra. I'm like, guys, I'm not leaving you guys. Just 3 days a week, it's fine with me. Just to make that my pocket money, and then just enjoy the other times with Amazon. Doing what I can.
Yeah, that's what I like about Amazon too, is a lot of people like they like what they do for work, but if they could not do it for 40 hours and just do it for 10 hours or 5 hours and make it like a hobby or a passion project, because that's why a lot of us get into the work we do, is because we like doing it, then it becomes work, and then it's not really fun anymore. So I know a lot of people they go into Amazon, they make that their income, and then they just have fun with like the the barber work or whatever else they're really passionate about. But I love that. Kind of wrapping up the video here, for the guy who's sitting at home who hasn't sold anything, he's on a YouTube binge himself right now, or herself, what advice do you have for him?
I'd say just do it. Go for it. I hear some people who are wanting to start this, especially new sellers, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna wait for this, I'm gonna wait for that. Like, no, just go for it. It's a big learning curve, definitely. Having to learn everything myself, but watching your videos, it helped out a lot. And coming out here, do the networking too. It's awesome. A lot of it I ended up learning myself, but after coming out here, it's just like, you make the friends. Do it, go for it. Don't hold back. It might change your life, definitely.
Yeah, I like that. Cool. Yeah, do you have any Instagram, anything the folks at home should know about as well?
My Instagram, it's Ronnie though, ITZ Ronnie RONNIE _.
Cool. We'll get that in the video as well too. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, go check him out. I've been looking at his Instagram. He does good barber work. If you're in Fort Smith, go check out Ronnie if you need a fresh new haircut.
I got
but but appreciate you guys watching this video. If you got some value out of it, please feel free to add some value back to my business and hit that subscribe button down below. Really appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, drop that down below as well. But I really appreciate you guys watching. I will see you next time.